Okay, so welcome everybody to this Thursday evening Apex webinar. Today I'm just going to talk a little bit about a special offer and give you a quick update on some things going on at Apex, and then talk about mentor groups. We've got some mentor groups starting up again here. And so we just want to get that information out to everybody, so give everybody a chance to get involved in that. So those are the things we're going to cover here. And some of you have been recently part of our free open house, and you've had some free access for a little while here to try everything out, be involved in the rooms, learn some of our systems. And for those of you that were part of that, I know your free access is expiring here on January the 15th. So that's part of why we're offering this special offer here, is for those of you that are, gone through that. But even if you weren't a part of that open house, you can still take advantage of this offer. All right, this offer does not apply to, already active current paying members. If you're already a monthly member or annual member, well, then you're already a member. So this is for anyone that's a new member, not currently paying. So whether you've been involved in our open house, or you're just kind of new to Apex and checking it out, this offer will still apply to you. And for those of you that were part of our open house, we've enjoyed having you here for the last little bit. I hope you've enjoyed being a part of the room and, learning from, Lori and Marilyn and all the Rangers and leaders that are in the room, helping you with charts and questions and so on. But, the Elite membership, the Apex Elite membership, gives you full access to all of the current Apex systems and indicators, the Elite trade room, and will also include mentorship. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. And as you know, the regular Elite membership is $300 per month. The special offer we want to give you guys is a special offer that will expire on January 15th at midnight. So instead of $300 a month, we're going to offer it for you to you for $250 a month. Okay, so give you a discount ongoing for life of only $250 a month. But in addition to that, the first $250 actually gives you 2 months. All right, so helps you get an extra kind of free month there. So if you sign up for this promotion for $250, that will pay for your first month, and then your second month is absolutely free, no charge at all. And then on your third month, then it will be at $250 a month, and you'll have that rate locked in for life instead of the $300 package. So wanted to get that out there to you guys. Again, especially for you, those of you that have been involved in the open house, it's a great offer and a great another way to get basically another free month. You pay for your first month, your second month's free, and then starting your third month, you're locked in at a discounted rate. Okay, but this offer does expire January 15th at midnight. Also, your free access expires on the 15th. So that way you don't skip a beat. You can just keep on going and go from your free access for those you open house guys into the new promo. Where to sign up? If you go to the Apex homepage here and you just go right here, sign up for Elite membership. Okay, just click this. You don't have to click any of these here. You can click this one or this one, and it will take you to a sign up page. Now just beware, the $300 a month package is on there, okay, but the special promotion package is on there as well. So make sure you choose the $250 package. So that's where you got to go right there, sign up for Elite membership, and you'll be all good to go. So take advantage of that, guys. It's a great offer. You get a big monthly discount, and then you get a free month, okay? So take advantage of that. That sign up is there as of right now, and it will be removed as of Monday night at midnight, January 15th. So take advantage of that. Don't miss a beat. So you have, for those of you especially that have been in open house, you've had time to go through, be in the room, go through some of the different training courses we've got and the power play courses. And a lot of those courses that you've seen were courses we did over the summer in our last open house. And so you've been through the basic course, and if you've been through the advanced trainings, we've got a lot, where we kind of start with the foundation, and then we kind of just build from there and keep building and building. And it's a lot of information. It's a lot to take in. Also, we've come out with some new indicators that came out after that basic training of power plays came out. and after even some of the powerful setups came out. And we are in the process of completely revamping the whole training, okay? Because it's a lot to take in, and some things we've realized, hey, we probably trained these out of order, or we did this training first, but then later we came out with an indicator that would have really helped if you knew that in the beginning, okay? Like the oscillation detector, for example, okay? Well, we introduced that weeks after we taught you power play 1s and 2s, but if you had the oscillation detector right up front, there's tons of ways that can help you spot those good power play 1 and 2 setups. Or power play number 3, for example, that's hidden divergence. Well, it was a month and a half later that we released a hidden divergence indicator, okay, and that was in some advanced trainings. So we want to kind of go back and put some of those new indicators back into the training course. Over time, with all the time spent trading it and practicing it, and all of the mentor groups and some of our leader testing, we've come up with a few new trades. We've come up with some new rules to add to some of the power plays and powerful plays. So we're in the process of totally revamping and redoing our entire training courses and our entire training path. In addition to that, giving you some new trades and some new rules to help you. These new rules will help you identify some trades quicker and easier, and also stay out of some losing trades. Okay, that's the advantage of having a community of traders and rooms and mentor groups. Even though there's an amazing system that comes out there, there's always ways to add to it and to improve. All right, and to help you find the best of the best. And that's what we're constantly doing here at Apex. We're always trying to grow and come out with new stuff, redefine our stuff, refine our stuff, and make it better. And we're in the process of doing that. Lori and I have spent hours upon hours just in the last week or two here, going through each and every setup, examining, the new rules that we want to put in place, how to train on it. Lori's also in the process of, listing out and organizing and getting the forum posts together of all of the low risk trades you've seen her do. All right. You've seen some of those trades in the room. You've seen some of her charts, like, these trades where she's only risking 3 to 5 ticks on these trades, and sometimes she's just getting a quick 10 tick scalp out of them. Sometimes the market takes off and she gets 40 or 50 ticks. I know you guys have seen all those and been eager to get those. And so we're going through that process of really laying those out step by step of, what she's doing, what she's seeing, how to teach it. And so we're in the process of doing that. We've got a couple other systems that are being beta tested as well. We've got some groups and leaders already trading them and kind of refining through that. Our programmers are still hard at work making progress on NT8. Right now we're waiting on some of the actual NinjaTrader programmers to fix a few glitches that we found on the NinjaTrader side, so that we can move forward on that. We also have another programmer that Daryl and I spoke to this week that is working on something for us for the brick walls. Okay, I know you guys have been playing with the brick walls, and you have seen how powerful those things are, but we're working on a new system that we are actually hoping to have very, very shortly here, to where instead of having to add on multiple indicators and go into the forum and check to see if there's a new upload and you have to upload the files, we're working on a new system that we can have the leaders plot these things in to the back end, and all you have to do is just load the indicator and they're there. Like, it's just there. Okay. So that is in the works as well. Like I said, some new variations of the power plays will all be coming out to you. Let's see here. And we've got, you probably already see this. Like I said, there's several new rules we're coming up with to certain of these trades, several quote unquote new trades that are variations, like we have the power slings, for example. But we're coming up with some slightly, and those are still valid, but coming up with some slightly new trades that are, based on the power slings and the power swings, Y'all probably heard some of those recently just over the last few days. Lori and I just kind of came up with this name over the last few days of, the red ROVER trade setup. But like I said, guys, we're always improving. We're always ongoing. And, that is part of the reason the Apex has monthly fees. Okay. We've got leaders and employees, and we've got, on-staff programmers that are constantly programming new stuff for us and ongoing. And it's not just a one-time thing and, we're gone. We're always growing for you here. We've got the help desk. We've got tech support. Many of y'all have talked to, Kelly, who reaches out to you and helps you get started. We've got the mentor groups. We've got a lot going here at Apex to give you a full support all around. We've got great leaders in the room, Lori and Marilyn and all the Rangers. And, and thanks, Kelly. And so anyway, a lot of good stuff to you. I have to say this Red Rover trade I'm super excited about. We're not jumping into training on that right now, but even Lori will tell you it's her absolute favorite trade out of all the power play trades themselves. Y'all might have seen them. I took a screenshot just to show you. This is one of the new trades that will be, it's a kind of a spinoff of some current trades we have, but just with a few new rules. And it's really very simple. And we'll, this will be in some of the new training here. I'm not going to go through and read all of it to you here, but it's very, very simple. We've got a swing level here, right? And we've talked in the past about power slings and so on, but this particular trade, okay, this Red Rover trade is very simple. You've got a swing level, and then you've got a cluster that's literally, here's a cluster in the yellow, that's literally on the swing level or within one tick above it for a buy or one tick below it for sell. Not, with this particular setup, okay, there's other setups. With this particular setup, the cluster cannot be 4 or 5 ticks down in here, and it can't be 4 or 5 ticks out here. We're talking about this particular setup where the cluster is literally at the same level of the swing or within one tick higher. Why we call it Red Rover? Remember when you were a kid at school and you played Red Rover, right? Where everybody stood in a line and they locked their arms together and you got to go running through them, right? Okay, and either you're running through them and they hold you back, or you run through them and you bust through them, right? And when then you bust through them, you just go, okay? And just like with most other trades, we see that we'd enter 1 to 3 ticks above the close of the bar. The nice thing about this trade is your stop can just be a few ticks under the cluster, not all the way down here below the bar. So it's a much lower risk trade than some of the other, regular setups, okay? And this is also a very easy trade to learn. I mean, you just learned it right there, right? I mean, if you know what a swing level is, if you know what a cluster is, we're not looking here at VAD and divergence and, other volumes. We're not looking at, well, is this a trending market or slightly trending market or range-bound market? Is this, we're not really looking at all those things, right? You've got a swing level, you've got a cluster on the level or within one tick, place your order and let it ride. Yeah, now there's going to be a couple rules. You don't want to trade going right into a deviation level or settlement, okay? But it's a very simple trade, okay? It's not hard. It's not confusing. It's also something that is very easy to open up multiple markets and just wait for cluster alerts. And you check those markets real quick, and is it at a sling or not? Okay, now maybe it's another kind of trade. But anyway, super excited about these trades. We've decided on the Red Rover name because that's what it is. If you're playing Red Rover and, somebody's running at you and they lose steam right here before they run at your line, are they going to break through? Most likely not. But if they're giving it all they got and they're just giving their force right there when they run into that line of people, you know what I mean? It's kind of like you think about a military terms, where, or in the olden days or whatever, where they're attacking the castle or even in, today's military world, it's like hold the line. We got to hold the line. Okay, and that's kind of what that swing level is. It's a battleground. It's like hold the line, don't let them through. But that opposing army comes through with all of their force. And they didn't exert all their force here or way out here. They exerted all their force at the wall, at the line, and they break through that line. And then they come on in and take over the city. Okay? So, yeah, Kelly, you might have seen some of these people in the groups or in the elite room. It's like, I know it's a little funny, it's a little silly, but they're like, anybody want to play Red Rover today? let's go let's go hunt some red rovers. I'll watch these few markets, you watch these. You know, I think I saw it the other day, red rover, let NQ come over, because it was starting to build a cluster there. Okay, kind of have a little fun with it. But anyway, one of my favorite trades. Lori said by far it's her favorite out of all the actual power plays. It's good stuff like this that we're coming together, revamping, putting some new trades and new rules into place that just have some great setups. All you gotta do is just do some replay and look at your chart and you'll see them, and they're great. Okay, and these will work on futures, Forex, binary spreads. It's good stuff. So got a lot going on for you here at Apex. We're going to be redoing everything, re-releasing some new stuff, and some really cool new trades to look out for, and trying to simplify things, trying to simplify the training for you to where you can go through and really learn all this without having to watch as many videos as you've had to watch in the past. You know, part of the thing, we pride ourselves in how we do things at Apex, but we're not perfect. We're always finding ways to do it better, ways to make it easier, ways to refine it. And that's what we're in the middle of doing here, and we're hard at work for that. And again, I think I give a big thanks out to Lori and to all the mentor groups that have really helped us kind of go through and, yes, and improve our improvements. Absolutely. Okay. Speaking of mentor groups, do you recognize some of these names I've thrown out? Okay. Lori, Gary, Marion, Marilyn, Kate, Grant. When you guys are in the elite room and you've got questions you're asking or charts you're posting, and some of these leaders come in and they, you know, they help you with your questions on the chart. They give you feedback on your chart. They're answering questions on a system, you know, Randall and Craig. And I mean, I can go on and on. I know I'm forgetting people here, but those guys are part of our mentor groups. Okay. I think some of you, if you've been in the elite room, you know, a few days this week, you saw that Lori started doing, you know, a little bit of commentary on some markets as well for you, right? Like, hey guys, check this out, or hey guys, look at this. By the way, that is something else that we're going to start doing a little more of here in the near future in our elite room, is not only in the chat, but also live commentary a little bit more after we get some of these new training courses released. Is you're going to see a lot more commentary in the room, okay, and a lot more, you know, watching markets in the room. And hey guys, look at this stuff setting up. We're going to get the room more interactive, and not just with the chat box, but with live commentary as well from myself, from Daryl, from other leaders. And you're going to see some changes in the rooms there as well. But these guys are some of our leaders, and I know that you all know who Lori is, right? You've seen Lori everywhere. All right, she's our elite room manager. She runs all our mentor groups. She's an educator, one of our top traders. She's created a lot of the systems that we have with C's and power plays. And for those of you that are new that don't know, Lori's not an employee of Apex. All right, she's one of our top traders that loves Apex, loves trading, loves helping people, loves donating her time. She cares about their success. She's passionate about trading, passionate about Apex, and passionate about helping people. And she also leads all of our mentor rooms, okay? She's taught basically most of the leaders that are in the room helping you as well. Most of the ones I mentioned earlier, you know, Craig and Aaron and all those guys, and Marion, she's trained all of them as well, one-on-one in, you know, in smaller group settings as well, and really changed their lives and helped their trading career. You might have heard of the Power Rangers. Who are those? Well, you know, months back, Lori selected a group of people that were very active and wanting to learn, and she made a special room with them on Skype. We do a lot of stuff on Skype, and you know, she dug in one-on-one with them and really teach them the ins and outs of the power plays and the powerful setups and how to read the markets, and took them and mentored them and got them up to a level where they're now mentoring other people as well, just like you see them do for you in the rooms all the time. And so we now have 10 or 12 mentor groups that, you know, have smaller groups, 8, 10, 12 people in them. And Lori and a couple of the Rangers are in each of the groups and teaching traders just like you, okay? She's teaching traders just like you. She's going over charts one-on-one. She's her and the leaders are digging in and answering questions. some people are not always comfortable if you're brand new, in the big elite room. And these smaller mentor groups are a safe place to ask questions. It's a tight, comfortable group. You really get to know each other, build a lot of camaraderie. There's conversation in there 24/7. You know what I mean? You create a really tight bond. You become a really good team, and you find buddies to trade with, and hey, you find people that trade at the same time you do, or trade the same thing you do, or you find little trading buddies where it's like, hey, let's hunt for some red rovers today. I'll watch these 3 markets and you watch these 3 markets. Let's trade together. And you just become a family and trading buddies, and you mark up charts together and you post them in that mentor room for Lori or for one of the mentors to review your trades. I know in one of the original Power Play Ranger rooms, we had some guys that traded the London session at 3 or 4 in the morning, and not everybody was up at that time, but they would trade together and mark up their charts and post them in the room. And Lori and one of the other guys would be there in the morning to mark through them and say, hey guys, great job here, or hey, you could have done a little better here, or look out for this. And you just have you're mentored, okay, by experienced traders that can really jump in and help you out. And that's what these groups are for. I'm going to pull my Skype over here real quick. Just to give you an idea, this is the Rangers room just from yesterday. These guys are going through and discussing charts and discussing trades and giving screenshots like, hey, here's an example of this trade that I was seeing, and noticing where the mini magnets were and where the clusters were, and everybody's giving feedback. And it's like, hey, well, what about this? Did you see this? And well, here's some other ones I saw, or here's some new trades I've been looking at. Okay, hey, these didn't work here because of this, so now let's do that. All back and forth. We've got some of the other groups here, and you can see there's just conversation all day long going here. And now granted, early in the morning, these leaders are probably in the elite room trading, okay, because that's how they make their money. They're trading, so they might not be real active in these small mentor groups in the morning session of trading. So if you get into one of these groups, remember that and ask some of your questions in the room, be in the elite room. But then, after that time, there's conversation going in here all day and all night, and you can, talk and chat and be involved. And it's just a very safe place to, yes, create bond, and these people kind of become your family. And, yeah, Kelly, exactly. Something we always say is you don't know what you don't know until someone tells you, and you don't know what you don't know until you work together and ask and share. Okay, and so it's just small, comfortable groups to have, some more one-on-one type, small group mentorship to help you and help your trading. Okay, and guys, this is absolutely free with your paid Apex membership. Okay, any of you that have looked into mentorship before know that mentorship is very expensive. It can be hundreds or thousands of dollars an hour. Okay, this is not a product I'm trying to sell you. This is something we offer as part of your paid Apex membership, and yes, part of even this promotional offer I just showed you earlier. Okay, so I've kind of explained to you a little bit about what they are and the history of them. Like I said, small, comfortable groups, 8, 10, 12 people in there. What are the requirements? The requirements: you have to be a paid member. You have to be engaged and put in some effort. Okay, you don't have to get in there and talk live, or it's nothing like that. Okay, it's like you see here. It's these Skype rooms. You can post and ask questions, and all that's required of you to be in one of these groups and to stay in one of these groups is just to be involved. They're there to help you. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of the people that are there, to help you and to ask questions for, or ask questions from. Okay, put in some effort. Right now, we've got some new mentor groups opening up. We have some spots available. All right, right now we've got about 50 slots available in this round right now. It's kind of first come, first serve until they're full. And then after that, you'll kind of be on a waiting list. All right, I'm going to show you here in a minute where you can sign up for that and how that all works. So I know just in this open house right now, we've got 200 and, Kelly, what was it? Like 213 or something when I looked yesterday. Got like 213 people that had free access in this open house. And, right now there's only about 50 slots available right now. So get signed up and as a paying member, and then get signed up on the mentor list, if you want to get into this round. If you don't make it in this round, we're going to have another group here in another 30 or 45 days. We'll get you in. It's just if you want in this round, okay, we can get you in, or if you're already a paying member, yeah, absolutely, Carl. Let's see here. Yeah, Carl, hit me up and I'll take care of that for you. Carl, submit a help desk ticket to my name and just saying that I asked to do that. I'll take care of you on that. Okay, no problem. Whatever's better for you, sure. So, yeah, because we only have a certain amount of leaders, a certain amount of room. We don't want to overfill them, and we want to be able to handle properly and give you, the proper mentorship. Okay, so if you want to get into this round here, let's hurry up and get you signed up. I'll show you how to do that here in just a little bit. So what is the process right now for this current group? Okay, first of all, you have to be a paying member of Apex. If you're already a paying member of Apex, no problem. You can get signed up on the list for mentorship. Okay, yes, Cal. If you're not a paying member of Apex right now, I already talked to you about the special that we're running right now, where instead of $300 a month, you can get for $250 a month, and then you even get your second month for free. So get signed up. That's the very first step, is get signed up as a paying member. Okay. On the 16th, which is Tuesday. Okay. And by the way, once again, that special offer of $250 expires Monday night at midnight, the 15th. On the 16th in the afternoon, we're going to pull a report, okay, of everyone that has signed up to be requesting to be in a mentor room, okay? And when we pull that report, it will show us the day and time that you filled out the request, okay? And basically, we're taking the first 50 people on that list, and then we're verifying that when they signed up and requested, they were paying members, and we'll get those first 50 people in to groups now, okay? If you're not on that first 50, then we'll get you on the waiting list, and we get you in the next group here in 30 or 45 days, no problem, okay? So if you're not a paying member, get signed up now, take advantage of the special offer, okay? Then you want to go and fill out the form. What is that? All right, well, first of all, be a paying member, then go right here to the help desk and forum, right here, trading questions forum, okay? And right here under general trading forum, you'll see Apex Mentor Program, okay? And right here, Apex sign up link, and you just click that link, and there's a form there for you to fill out. But you have to be a paying member before you can fill out, for this form to be valid. All right. When you go through this form, if I click it, it's going to tell me I already have it. All right. But this form will ask you for your name, your username, email address. It's going to ask you, what do you trade? Futures, Forex, Nadex binaries, Nadex spreads. What time of day do you normally trade? Fill out all this information, guys. Okay. Because this isn't just some random questionnaire, right? Let's say that you only trade in the morning and you trade futures on the NASDAQ. Well, do you want us to put you in a mentor group with 10 other people and all they do is trade Nadex binaries at night? No, okay? That's why we're asking you these questions. Not to hassle you to fill it all out. We want to put you in the right group. We want to group the right people together, preferably the people that trade more of the same things, have the same level of experience, and trade at the same times, okay? So make sure to fill all that out, okay? Now, I'm going to get back to this in a minute, but I'm going to say this a couple of times. Do not fill out this form unless you have your Skype information. And I'm going to go over that with you here in a minute. Your form will actually be rejected, and it will not get through if you don't have the proper Skype information. Okay, I'll go over that with you here in just a second. So once again, if you're on the home page of the Apex website, after you've signed up and become a paying member, go to the Trading Questions Forum, and right here under General Trading Forum, you'll have Apex Mentor Program, and right here is the sign up. Okay, if you have any questions or issues with that or getting to that, just submit a help desk ticket. But that's where you can sign up. Again, sign up as a paying member, then sign up as a request to get on the list for mentorship. Okay, that's how we do the selection. Okay, it's not, it's not going to be based on anything else. Just, are you a paying member and did you get on the list? Great. Let's get you organized into a group. Okay, and all we're asking for, like I said, is engagement. All right. There's no, well, how much time do I have to commit to this? Do I have to commit an hour a day or 8 hours a week? There's no amount of time, guys. All right. This is for you. This is not this is not a class that you're required to be at, or we're going to kick you out. You don't have to be there all the time, all day, or a certain amount of time, but you do have to be involved when you can. Otherwise, what's the point of getting in one of these, right? We just want to see involvement. We don't want to fill up a mentor room that others could be in if we've got people in there that aren't active and utilizing the mentors. All right, so just be involved. That's really all we're asking here. Okay, let's talk about Skype for a minute. Okay, don't freak out if you don't have Skype or you don't know how to use Skype. I never used Skype before either, before Apex, okay? And a lot of times when you say Skype, people think, oh man, that's that thing on the computer where like you have to have a camera and people can see you and you got to talk. No. We don't do that, okay? There's no camera needed. There's no speaking required. It's just, this is Skype. It'd take you a couple of minutes to download it and sign up and get a username, and it is just back and forth. It's just like text message. It's like Facebook Messenger. It's just like texting or a group text, okay? Yeah, there are calls and live calls that can be done where it's just voice. Yeah, you can do cameras. We don't even do that. We don't do that, okay? It's just very, very easy to have rooms and have individual conversations and to share things. We use Skype, okay? Don't freak out. Skype's very, very easy to use. When you go to the Skype website, if you've never used it, there's a couple little tutorials. You'll learn how to use it in 5 minutes, okay? I mean, you literally, and you can even put it on a mobile app, all right? You can check it from your phone. I'm constantly out and about, and I can check Skype from my phone. I can check the mentor groups from my phone. I can check stuff out. It's very, very simple. Like in just a few minutes, all you gotta do is sign up a username and password. It's free. You sign in and done, right? And then you'll get a contact request from Lori, okay? You'll want to accept her request. That way she's got you on there, all right? So Lori will request you. You'll add her as a contact. Once she sees you've added her, she's going to put you in a group. A group will pop up. It'll be called, she may have a name for the group, or it may just be called Mentor Group 1, okay, or Mentor Group 2. And then when she gets everybody in there, y'all will come up with a name, okay? But Lori cannot contact you without your Skype ID, okay? The Skype ID is one of the requirements on the sign-up form, okay? Now, real quick here. Very, very important, because this will get your application rejected. This will get you not contacted. Like, I cannot stress to you how important this is, okay? 2 things. Skype business accounts will not work. So if you're like, hey, I don't have Skype, but I have Skype at work, so I'll just use my work Skype, it will not work because they won't allow us to put you into a group, okay, if it's under a company name. So you have to go and create your own personal Skype, all right? This is not optional. This is the only way we do the groups, the mentor groups. It's all in Skype. So you cannot use Skype business account. Also, you must have your Skype ID, all right? You must use the actual Skype ID, not the name shown. What do I mean by that? Okay, well, and I don't want 200 of you Skyping me here. But if you see my Skype here, it says, oh, John Skelton, cool. You can't just go and put John Skelton, because there might be a million John Skeltons, right? Notice up here, what is my actual Skype ID username? John.Skelton89. Your actual username is what Lori needs to be able to search for you on Skype. There's millions of people on Skype. You can't just put John Smith, right? She's got to know the actual username to be able to search and find you and send you a friend's request. Okay, so you'll check Skype friends requests and be like, oh, there we go. Lori hit me up. Let me request it, or let me accept a request. Got her. Now I'm going to wait for her to add me to a group. Okay, so that's why we use Skype. So that's the process. Okay, first of all, be a paying member or sign up to be a paying member. Next, go and sign up for the mentor sign up form saying, hey, here's all my information. I want to get on the list to be a mentor. Okay. If you get into this first group here, what will happen is next week, okay, because like I said, this promotional offer ends on the 15th at midnight. On the 16th, we will be pulling the list, and then Lori will start going through it. And towards the end of the week, she'll be sending out some contact requests. Okay. And once you accept her contact, oh, sorry guys, don't pay attention to that last slide of September, that was old. Once you accept her contact, then give her some time to put you in a group. Okay, and that's it. If for whatever reason you don't make it into this round right here, you will still be notified of, hey, we've got you. You're on the next round for this day, or for this time. Okay. So either way, get on the list, and we're going to do our best to get you, if you're one of the first 50, we'll get you in on this round. If you're not, then we'll get you on the next round, but that would be the same process, okay? And like I said, that's all that's expected of you. Lori and these rangers and these mentors and leaders are willing to invest in you. They're willing to invest their time in you and help you and mark up charts and answer questions and hold your hand along the way here, along the path. But it's not just a hand holding. This is not a hand holding room, okay? They're willing to help you, but they're not going to just hold your hand and do it for you. Like, they'll walk you through it, but they're not going to do it for you. They're not going to trade for you. Don't think that these rooms are just, oh, I can just sit in one of these rooms and one of the leaders just give me trade signals all day. That's not what this is about, okay? This is about you putting in effort and you learning, okay? For you to be involved and active and to follow the path, all right, that the leader sets out, and to follow some of these quick start and fast start, follow the path. If you want to be mentored, you follow the path the mentor puts you on. We don't expect you to know it all. You're coming into one of these groups because you're new. You want help. You need help. So don't be shy or embarrassed. Don't think there's any stupid questions. Again, remember I told you the sign-up form, we ask a lot of questions so we can put you in with other traders at the same level to where everybody's having the same questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. These rooms are there for you to make mistakes in so that you don't make them when you're live trading, right? That's what they're there for. They're safe, comfortable rooms, okay? So make sure to utilize them, okay? Be engaged, because there's a lot of things in trading that you cannot control, right? But you can control, and you cannot control where you end up, but you can always control where you start, or you cannot control where you start, okay? You are where you are, but you can control where you finish, okay? You're entering trading right now as you are, but you can control where you finish. You can control how much you dig in and get engaged and ask questions and post charts and mark up charts and dig in and try to learn. What you get out of these mentor groups is totally up to you. It'll be based on your amount of involvement, how much you put in. Will you follow the path? Will you make the most of it? And will you do what you're told to do? Don't wait. Jump in and get going, okay? And rules. What are some of the rules and guidelines of these mentor rooms. Be engaged. Follow the path that's given. No complaining. All right? No complaining. Sure. Is there some venting sometimes in these rooms? Like, oh man, I tried to get into this trade and something. Well, of course. But don't complain. Be thankful, because you're not paying extra for this. This is a free service on top of your paid membership that's being given. And these mentors in those rooms, they're not paid by Apex. These are people donating their own time that love trading, love Apex, and love helping people. Be thankful for what they're giving to you. Okay? Be professional. All right? When it comes to language and how you treat others, and be respectful, and don't be demanding. But guys, these rooms are fun places. I'm in some of these rooms. These people are cracking up and cracking jokes and laughing and getting to know each other and making friends. You know, there's some personal, general conversation going on in there. There's trading. You know, there's charts posted. This is a fun room. All right, these are fun rooms that you'll be in. So get involved. So like I said, sign up as a paying member. Get on that mentor sign up list, because that deadline will be Tuesday when we pull the report. Make sure that your Skype ID, the actual username Skype ID, is on the sign up form. Lori will contact you on Skype with a friend's request. Accept her. Then be patient. In a few days, she'll put you in a group. You'll see it pop up that you're in a group. Lori added you to a group. Don't just sit there quiet. Jump in. Jump in right away. Introduce yourself. Hey, guys, I'm in a group. Woohoo. You know, let's talk. Who else is in here? Hey, what do you trade? What part of the country are you from? Just jump in. All right? If your group that's made doesn't already have a name already, Lori will talk to you about, hey, guys, start thinking of a name. What do we want to name our group here? Start talking to other people. Ask questions. Share some charts. Find some trading buddies. Hey, here's what I trade. Anybody else trade this? Here's my time that I trade. What time zone are you in? Just jump right in. Do not sit and wait. Okay, just jump right in. Don't wait for others. Be proactive. Then the week after, at some point, or within 2 weeks after, Lori and the mentors will really jump in and get things kicked off in these groups. And there might be some webinars, there might be some live calls, there might be some live calls in the future. Sometimes they'll do live replay sessions where it's like, hey guys, sometimes this week we want to do a live replay session. What day and time works for everybody? Or, Lori or one of the mentors will, lead the screen and be like, hey, let's just replay the NQ for this day, and let's go live, like bar by bar, and what are we seeing, and what are the levels, and is this a trade? Really helping you dig in, okay? Give you some good path and instruction, some homework, really, really dig in here. So that's kind of the process, okay? So be ready for that, and that's what's going on, guys. We're, let's see here, Carl. Yeah, Carl, go ahead. Yeah, you mean the mentor form, Carl, so that way you get on there? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, that is it for tonight. I know that was kind of a jet tour, just kind of quick run through there, but wanted to just fill you in on some of the Apex updates and let you know what's going on with the mentor groups. And again, want to remind you of the special offer. Do not miss out on it. Okay, for those of you in open house, free access is expiring Monday, January the 15th. Our current elite membership is $300 per month, but with the special offer, you get the elite membership for only $250 a month. And your first $250 pays for your first month. You get your second month free, and then it's $250 a month. So $250 gets you your first 2 months, then it's $250 ongoing. Lock that rate in for life, save you quite a bit of money as opposed to $300 a month. But the offer expires January 15th at midnight. So once again, if you're not a paying member, hop on the Apex website, go right here and sign up for the elite membership, and then go to the forum, Trading Questions Forum, and go right here under General Trading, Apex Mentor Program, and get signed up to get in a mentor group. Okay. What is the link for the sign up for the Charles, did you see that right there? if you're on the home page, Charles, go right here to Help Desk and Forum, Trading Questions Forum. And then right here under General Trading, Apex Mentor Program. And then right here, click that, and there it is. Okay, you got it. Perfect. Okay, guys, thanks so much for your time tonight. This video is being recorded. I'm going to get it blasted out everywhere. So a lot of people are going to know about the promo. A lot of people are going to know about the mentor groups. Get signed up and get going. And we'll be looking forward to having you as part of the Apex family and getting you to a mentor group. And then we will see you in the Elite Trade Room as well. So cheers, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a great night and a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon.